Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Andrea. Before we get going with the reading, please go ahead and click the subscribe button. This is a complimentary channel. I just want to inspire people, bringing messages of hope and love and joy. And inspirational guidance, because I know no matter who we are, everyone's going through something. And I hope that this channel gives you guidance or ideas or clarity or widens your consciousness and your perspective. Thank you for clicking on that subscribe button. So right now we're going to draw a few cards to see how we're going to do, how the day is going to be the rest of the day. We're on a Thursday late morning. I like late mornings. I'm a late morning lullaby girl, right? Temptation. The temptation card came up for you. So you might be tempted to do something. This card tells me let's not overspend, let's not overdo, let's not over gluttony anything. Like we're not going to overdrink, overeat, overspend, hold back right now. This is the time to hold back. You might be like, oh, but it's a really good deal. Like I'm the queen of, oh, it's a really good deal. I must get them. And then I'm trying to buy. And then, retreat centers. I'm like, can I buy 30? And like, no, hold back, hold back, hold back. Because also what I'm getting is a better deal is coming for whatever you're seeking. Okay. Even though you're tempted, it's not the deal of a lifetime is what I'm hearing. And it's coming, whether it be little or big, but whether it be, the new bag you want or whether it's the house you're buying. Hold back. Something better is coming is what I'm hearing for you. Okay. If you've got questions on that, someone out there needs to hear that. So we've got full moon. We got full moon this week. So that's full moon energies are intense, right? There is something to that whole things happen under a full moon. It totally is because our bodies are mainly water and we're like the ocean but with feelings, right? So our bodies are mainly water, which means somebody needs to drink more water. That's what I'm hearing too. Stop with the soda. Stop with the soda. That's why you're having bladder and kidney infections. Okay. So the Two of Pentacles right here. So we're balancing our finances right now, which goes back to the temptation to buy things or do things or overdo anything. Don't oversex. Don't overeat. Don't overbuy. Chillax this weekend. Chillax today. Okay. And the Six of Swords, more balance. You're balancing everything. You're balancing your work life. You're balancing your kids. You're balancing money. You're balancing a budget. Continue to balance because you're doing good. It can get exhausting. The Six of Swords. Okay, so yes, the balancing act gets exhausting. I feel that on every level. Now, there are ways you can make it easier. I do see a partnership coming into you, whether it could be romance or business. It could be a job offer, but I see some sort of partnership or partner in crime, like, just go out and have a good time partnership. And I do see that being beneficial and being a stress relief for you. The high priestess comes in. I need you to be that high priestess. Stand in your high priestess energy, okay? If you're trying to make life a little easier, you want to look at life and go, how can I make life a little easier? And then the Three of Wands. I love the Three of Wands. She's relaxed. She's chilling out, reaching for the stars. Keep reaching for the stars. Okay. Um, let's see about and somebody needs to hear this. Don't quit the job till you have another one. That's gonna cause like a domino effect of weirdness for you. Okay, somebody needs to hear that. If you're thinking about putting a notice at your job, don't do it yet. Let me see about more stuff happening here. Pause, take a breath. Okay, today's the day to pause. Pause. That's what I'm getting. You're tempted to not pause. My temptation is always I'm tempted to create new stuff and plan new businesses and do things and pause. That's the message for today. Take a breath, take a bath, relax, okay? All these things you're manifesting, they are coming. We manifest in the order of our evolution. So we're evolving into it. Every little steps. Also, what I'm guided to say, it's not the big mistakes you made, right? It's the little decisions you made all along the way that made you come into that big mistake. So if you are being hard on yourself for one incident, it's probably not the one incident, and they want you to give yourself a break here. But keep in mind, it's every little decision you make that adds up to big decisions, that adds up to either big celebrations or big chaos. So, we manifest in a 7-year cycle, and every little decision we make is creating our next 7 years. So, are you going to triumph in your next 7 years? That's your decision. Okay. So we've got a lot going on. Oh, yoga teacher training. I'm so excited. So I'm going to share with you 5 myths of yoga. You have to be skinny. Myth number 1. You don't have to be skinny to participate in yoga or to be a yoga teacher. That you don't have to be a certain size, a certain body type or build. That's a total myth. Andrea's Mythbusters. Myth, myth, myth. You can be any shape, size, or athletic ability. Those are all welcome because postures are only one part of yoga. There are 7 more branches of yoga. Okay. Myth number 2, right? You have to have, it's expensive. You have to have all this expensive equipment and you have to join this expensive studio. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. In my class, we learned how to do yoga with nothing. We just learned how to do yoga with ourselves, like just breathing, right? We learned how to do yoga. I teach my yoga teachers how to be intuitive, how to recognize energy, read the room, where they lead the class intuitively. So we don't need expensive anything to do yoga. Okay, you don't. Number 3, you can do yoga in a chair. Yes, chair yoga is still a thing. I teach all my teachers to teach chair yoga because that's important. That is important because we don't want to marginalize people from doing yoga, right? Because yoga is for everyone. Yoga is for every single one. Myth number 4, it's a religion or it's going to get you into some religious cult. Absolutely not true. Yoga is spiritual. Yoga is spiritual. Yoga is highly metaphysical. It's not a religion. You can keep your religion, do whatever you want to with your religion. We honor and respect that. Okay. Myth number 5, you can't have a regular job and do the yoga teacher thing. You can absolutely have a regular job and do that. You can be whoever you want to be in the world. And if you want to be a yoga teacher, you can do that too. And you don't have to like flip your life over. You can literally be like, I'm going to be a CEO and I'm going to be a yoga teacher. You can do that, right? There's no rules here. Also, there's no licensing board licensing yoga. Okay. Atlantean Mystery School certifies you, and that's the school that I teach for. That's the institution that I work for. Okay. There are many institutions that certify yoga teachers. It's certification, not a license. So it's not, there's no like, it's not like an official, like, and that's just yoga, right? Everywhere, right? Any institution can certify you that chooses to certify you, and one's no more important than the other. Also, if you have a disability, you can totally do yoga and teach yoga. Every single person has something they work around, and that's totally fine. Okay? Because there's so many different levels of yoga and different branches of yoga to explore. It's really never ending. Okay? So my yoga class starts tomorrow, or it starts Saturday. And I'm so excited. And I've got students on board that have signed up for a 200-hour training, and it goes into October. It's weekends through October. So, and it's different. It's not every weekend, but you do in October. You will graduate with a certificate, 200-hour yoga certified to teach. And if you want more information on that, reach out to me, and I will be happy to give you information on it. And my website is in the description box. And in the website, there is yoga information, there's retreat information, there's blogs, there's all kinds of cool stuff. So, and there's my magazine I published in there. So if you would like to be a part of this empire, join the website. And that is what I have for you today. And thank you so much for listening. Namaste.